Good evening, Pigtown. Let me tell you one thing, Pigtown will shine tonight. We're so happy you have chosen to join us this evening, whether it's date night, family night, or I'm happy to be single night. We're going to make you smile, laugh, and maybe even get a little teary-eyed. I hope you have ordered your dinner and cocktails from Pigtown's Main Street merchants and are ready to have fun. My name is Downtown Kevin Brown. We're coming to you live from Friends Grill in Pigtown, Baltimore. First up, to get us in the mood, is Clarence Ward III on trumpet and AaronHill on the keyboards. These guys are both from Baltimore, and we are so proud of them for taking their passion, creating music, and making our own lives just a little bit better. Clarence, tell us how you came about to write this song and what it's called.
Well, the name of the song is entitled Thanks for the Tears, and I wrote it for my mom. Life wasn't easy for us growing up, so I thank her through this song.
Awesome. Oh, my God. You write about Mama. I'm a mama's boy. And you wrote about Mama. You've touched my heart, and I'm sure everybody's heart. Really great job, guys. Now, you also play in a band called Dat Feel Good Jazz Band, right?
Sure do.
Cool. Cool. So you guys are going to stick around and play a bit more, right?
Oh, yeah. We'd love to.
Now, let's shuffle into Pigtown. You are all very lucky because we are introducing tonight, for the very first time, the Pigtown Shuffle. And at the end of the show, we have a special surprise just for you. So please stick around until then. Okay, here's how it's going down. During the show, we will be going to the historic location, the Mobtown Ballroom, where Tiffany Burton Gordon, owner of the Velocity Center of Dance, has choreographed the perfect dance for us, along with Ondoria Harmon. They will be teaching us the steps to the Pigtown Shuffle. Now, every time we cut to them, they will show us new steps to learn. And at the end of the show, guess what? We are all going to dance together on the streets of Pigtown. So, you know, getting ready for this show requires audience participation. But no one can really see you, right? Except for your family or your pet. So you can be in your underwear if you want. So, let's cut to the ballroom.
Good evening, Pigtown. Today we're going to teach you the first segment of the Pigtown Shuffle. So here we go. We're going to start to the right. Here we go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Step right, turn, right, turn. And that is the first part of the Pigtown Shuffle.
Oh, okay, everyone. Keep practicing while we go to Pigtown Main Street for a commercial.
Looking for a fun way to engage with your neighborhood and learn how to cook? Then join Charm City Books and Culinary Architecture for our holiday Book and Cook. Book and Cook is a cooking club featuring different cookbooks and their recipes each month. To join, simply swing by Charm City Books and purchase your Book and Cook package, which includes the selected cookbook as well as access to featured weekly recipes and videos made by us. The club culminates each month with a final online cooking class and demo and includes a cooking kit of all of the ingredients you need to follow along with the class at home. For more information, come by and see us at Charm City Books and Culinary Architecture. We'll see you soon, and cook on, friends!
Our next performer is going to honor a Baltimore legend, Billie Holiday, with a very special rendition of God Bless the Child. Here singing is Lia Songbird, accompanied by Clarence Ward III and AaronHill.
Sounds beautiful, fellas. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is news. Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Well, the strong survive while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grave. Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Whoa, money, you've got lots of friends around and around your door. But when it's gone and the spending ends, they don't come around God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own, that's got his own, that's got his Bye-bye.
Lia, you've got some sweet pipes, honey. Whew. Now, let's get back to Mobtown for some more steps.
Okay, so let's go ahead back over the first segment so we can add on. So let's go from the top. We go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, step and pivot, step and pivot. We do that twice. The second segment, we're gonna jump and clap to the right, to the left. Jump and clap, jump and clap.
There are some amazing people in our community. Our next performer, Darren Dugan, is in recovery, and not only has he turned his life around, but is helping others turn their lives around as well. Here's the song he wrote about his battle. It's called Miss the Mark. And we're going to go to another historic landmark right here in Pigtown, the B&O Railroad Museum.
Nothing's easy here, I guess. Smoking gun in bed, lights is burning red. I guess you could say I was shooting with the best and think, God, I missed the mark for all the times I failed. It's heaven and a night in hell that I miss my coffin nail when I go to sleep for good. Fall in peace and fall apart. Once my body goes to sleep, I'll be sleeping with, oh, I'll be sleeping with the stars. The past 3, 6, 5, I wake up each day alive, heading out against the shame, all for lack of trying. I almost ended up dying. I got another chance inside this game. So I assemble a dream made of knights and kings and queens, all the things I'd love to say. And you wanna know how this story goes? I had to lose myself just to find a little faith and think, God, I missed the mark for all the times I failed. It's heaven and a night in hell that I missed this coffin nail when I go to sleep for good. Fall in peace and fall apart. Once my body goes to sleep, I'll be sleeping with, oh, I'll be sleeping with the stars. Thank God I missed my mark. Oh, thank God I missed my mark. I had to fall apart to get another start. Thank God I missed. Thank God I missed. piecing fall apart. Once my body goes to sleep, I'll be sleeping with the stars.
There is nothing like the young people in our community. We get to support and nourish them so that they can grow up and use their hearts, their spirits, and their art to change the world. Let's all see the good work Tiffany Burton Gordon is doing at the Velocity Center for Dance with these talented young women. Now that's what I'm talking about. As you all know, Baltimore is extremely diverse, but no neighborhood is more diverse than Pigtown. This next lady is an epidemiologist who hails from Delhi, India. She's been dancing since she was 4 years old, but she's going to show you today how they party in her country. Please help me welcome Komal Bhagat, who now lives in Pigtown. Aren't you glad we aren't teaching you those steps? That's really some dancing. I say we get right back to the Pigtown Shuffle. That's a dance I can learn without throwing my hip out. What you got over there, Tiffany? What's next?
So here's what's next. So we're going to go in, out, hip, in, out, hip. Sounds real easy, but it's really like this. In, out, hip, in, out, hip. So we're just going to jump to cross our feet, jump, cross, jump, open, hip to the right. Jump, cross, jump, open, hip to the left.
I got it. I think I got it. Now, I want to give another big shout out to Elmo Weber. He composed the Pigtown Shuffle for us. He is a Hollywood-based composer, award-winning guy who loves Pigtown, but who doesn't. So we're ready to hear from another merchant here in the Pigtown area. Some of our Pigtown medical students will get a kick out of our next performer, M.D. Snyder. She is in the Accelerated Master's Program at the University of Baltimore studying psychology. She is also a published author, and she has written kind of like a dissertation in rhyme about PTSD. It's called See, PTSD is to Me. Ladies and gentlemen, here is M.D. Snyder.
Thank you. If I can put it down into words, I might almost explain all of its hurt. How it displays in so many ways, like memories which continue for days, or how one feels the feeling of doom while sitting all alone in their room. It's not some illness that you have, it's a brain injury which has driven you mad. After one's lived through so much abuse, the mind will then morph by how it's been used. The physical brain will actually change. Some areas shrink, which make you seem deranged. Other lobes grow far too large, which eventually leaves the emotions in charge. The hippocampus may be transformed, leaving your memory to underperform. With a decrease in function, it's hard to remember, and some things fade like a slow-glowing ember. It's something you can almost touch, but your brain is aware it'll hurt you too much. And the inconvenience of this adaptation is that short-term memory dies of starvation. So you could be going about your day and forget everything someone might say. And this can lead to too many frustrations. At work, at home, you face limitations. The amygdala is also affected. Fear runs rampant while reality is rejected. See, this small spot will overproduce too many hormones which will be misused. Fight or flight will sit on a hair trigger, which often makes the complications bigger. The reaction your brain tells you is sane is far from that. In fact, insane. With the amygdala charged, you're hyper-aroused. You know, that sounds pretty fun, but it's not how it sounds. You don't feel sexy, you don't want to be touched, and it's more like everything affects you too much. The prefrontal cortex is next to go wrong. It regulates the amygdala, which should keep you from harm. The fear you feel is to keep you safe, but it doesn't quite work feeling fear every place. It too controls one's will to exist. So depression and anxiety are hard to resist. But this is how it is. See, a brain injury will cause the affliction. and it's confusing to some, and to others, all fiction. But this is how it is. This is how it feels. To live with a brain injury so difficult to heal. To try to describe what you just can't see. And to put into words all this pain underneath. Thank you. If you enjoyed this poem, you can read it in my book, A Healthy Mind is Hard to Find, which can be found at Charm City Bookstore on Main Street here in Pigtown.
Okay, cool. I think I'm ready for my master's degree in psychology now. Not. No. And what would a variety show be like if we did not speak of a broken heart? Here's Janice Rosado with an original song called Protocol.
I like the idea that in another universe you're mine, or even that we might have found the right time. The way I try to plan things ain't how they go, but sometimes people can't just go with the flow. No need to soften the blow. So what? I'll get through another heartbreak. Don't hold yourself back for my sake. With every jump, I know I'm risking a fall. I would rather hurt real than love fake. Wouldn't count you a mistake. When I fall on my feet, I still stand tall. It's my protocol. This isn't an end. It's just a rearranging of how we fit the puzzle pieces of our lives into it. The light is only flickering in my eyes. You couldn't put it out even if you tried. Please realize. So what? I'll get through another heartbreak. Don't hold yourself back for my sake. With every jump, I know I'm risking a fall. I would rather hurt real than love fake. Wouldn't count you a mistake. When I fall on my feet, I still stand tall. 'Cause I don't need to know what we're meant to be. You're still a catalyst to myself finding me. It's funny how the circumstances synchronize. With all the ways you care for me, I stabilize. We're fine, sometimes it just takes introspection to figure out we're headed in the same direction. Though fragile I seem, promise that my heart is strong. Not a damsel waiting round for your protection, or from anyone I give affection. Loving with my heart open doesn't feel wrong. So I'll get through another heartbreak. Don't hold yourself back for my sake. With every jump, I know I'm risking a fall. I would rather hurt real than love fake. Wouldn't count you a mistake. When I fall on my feet, I still stand tall. Loving with my heart open doesn't feel wrong. It's my protocol. It's my protocol.
Janice, I can really relate. Tiffany and Andoria, how are we doing with the next steps? We're ready for some new ones.
You guys are doing great. We're almost done. So now after we do the in, out, hip, you guys are going to pose 4 times your own poses. Ready? go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you're going to walk it out to face your new direction. And then we do it all over again. That's the Pigtown Shuffle.
Baltimore, you're in for a treat. Up next is the comedy of Dave Butler. Born and raised in Baltimore City, he has performed all over the country. Here to make us laugh, Dave Butler.
Cut it, DJ. Oh, we're not doing it. Okay, well, I'm just gonna get right into it. I hate kids, but kids hate me. You know, I got this problem where wherever I go, children always bother me. I was walking on the street earlier, minding my own business, and the little girl said, "Excuse me, sir." That's my kid voice, you know, because I can't be like, "Excuse me, sir." So, you know, "Excuse me, sir, I like your shirt." I said, "Thank you." Here go her little hating boyfriend. "Man, that shirt phony." I said, "Well, I bought this phony shirt from your father." He said, "Huh?" I said, "Don't worry about it, you don't know him." You know, because he was jumping rope, but he wasn't training for boxing. I just don't, it's not just kids I don't know. It's the kids in my family. Like earlier today, oh man, this fly keep jumping on me like I'm Mike Pence. Oh man, I'm not that Republican, but just addressing the elephant in the room. So, like I said, I don't like kids, you know. So the kids in my family, I stopped by my mom's house earlier before I came here. She don't live too far from here. So I took my shirt off. This same shirt that been giving me trouble all day, of course. So it's time for me to find it. I took my shirt off because my nephew stayed with my mother, and you know, they smoke weed. And I can't smell like weed because my license suspended a little bit. You know how my license suspended a little bit. Like, I'm not going to jail if I get pulled over, but I will act surprised. Like, when? I paid for that. You know, I be working on my shot face. Me? Seriously, I swear, man, they can shut the courts down. But, you know, I go to ask. Here go these kids again. Has anybody seen my shirt? I heard a small voice say, "Is it blue?" I said, "Yes." Then I heard the voice say, "Is it a medium?" And I said, "Yes." And then I heard her say, "Is it J. Crew?" And I said, "Absolutely." And then I heard a voice say, "No, we ain't see it." Can't stand them, man. I'm trying to stay on pace, you know, because I'm a little rusty. I haven't been doing comedy shows as much as I used to because my mother recently passed her driver's test, and I can't borrow the car and get around, you know, how I used to, you know. Kids just ask weird questions, you know. I had a kid ask me one day, "Is it wrong to ask a person with scoliosis to come straight back?" And I have scoliosis, so I was pissed. Like, I'm not trying to rush you, guy. I'm just asking. You know, just kids are rough, man. And now you got this Zoom school. It's so different than my school. You know, teachers are hot. I had a teacher in a wheelchair named Mr. Walker. One time he tried to give me detention. He gonna give me detention for lying. I said, "Your name a lie. We gonna write on this chalkboard together. We both gonna be Bart Simpson when the show come on." Couldn't stand him. He was HIV positive, and I called him Rolaids. He couldn't stand me. Was that too much? We can do this over, right? Did we get another? Oh, no, we don't. But this whole new school thing, it's like, it's just different, you know, like I don't get it. Because, you know, when we were coming up, you didn't have the same tools you had in school just walking around. Like, you know, like these kids, you can't make a kid stay still on the computer. That's what they play with all day anyway. They're so home at home, you know, and you try to make them, and then they talking about, maybe if you put regular clothes on them, that's not gonna help. Now I'm washing clothes every day, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't wash clothes. I wear my cleanest dirty outfits. You can't smell me through the computer, you know. Sometimes I smell like Febreze, Hennessy, cigarettes, cab seats, Uber drivers. It's just a combination of just smell like so much success, you know. I just reek of accomplishments. Oh, so somebody's in Zoom school right now. I heard he logging in, teaching from here. Okay, kids, because they teach from anywhere. It is a teacher that's an actual Uber driver. So I'm gonna wait up real quick while I take this ride. No, I'm not waiting while you take a ride. the lady in the back asking questions. I just can't stand it. My son always shows the shift of power in my house because it's certain days I'm with him in school because he's only 4. He just turned 4 last week. So some days I'm with him, and then some days his mom is with him. He does not cooperate when it's me. You know what I'm saying? Then when it's his mom, I hear him singing, dancing. I get so jealous. One time I cut the computer off. One time I tried to jump in the screen with him, like, I'm actually here too, like, you know, because it made me look abusive, you know. I was like Joe Jackson, come on. Like, I got caught one time with the volume on. I didn't mean to hit it wasn't on mute. I'm like Joe Jackson. Like, look, you want me to get a switch? You're gonna answer these questions. Oh, sorry. Hello. I started answering his questions for him. That's Pink, you know. I wanted to choke him, you know, but you can't choke a kid on Zoom. Let me stop. But these jokes too dirty. I mean, you know, we're trying to keep it clean, you know, for Pigtown. A clean pig was a pet. Pet Pigtown. Pigtown. The history of Pigtown is they used to let the pigs run through here. Yep. Same thing now. I saw police everywhere. Had to take my shirt off. I was practicing at the red light. Me? Yeah, I just like to have fun. I worked down here for 15 years, and let me tell you something. I've seen all types of people down here. If you ever want to fit in, come here. You ain't no better than nobody, and you ain't no worse than nobody. You just here. You ever get your car washed by a white man? Oh my goodness, it's very different here. It was a Chinese restaurant with black people. I said, wait a minute. Because the one lady name was Asia. That don't make you Chinese Asia. I just like it down here. You be at the local, like I like to say stuff to people that make me sound like I'm just on some new stuff. Like, where you at, Dave? I'm at the pub, the Irish pub. The Irish pub got a Puerto Rican, like, it don't even matter. We just pubbing. We just pubbing and clubbing, you know. Did I do something wrong? Uh-oh, we gonna do this one over. I saw the hand go out. Like, was that the red light? Okay, she said wrap it up. I have no idea how I'm gonna wrap this up. You know, I don't know. I guess I gotta leave on a positive note. I worked for 15 years at Montgomery Park right down the street, and they fired me. Good night.
In Pigtown, we love our small businesses, just like this one.
Hey everybody, I'm Clausen with Results One Realty, and I'm here to tell you what I love about Pigtown and what I think you also love. Pigtown is affordable, it's diverse, and it has amazing proximity. As it relates to affordability, Pigtown, we've got all sorts of different housing stock. We've got small houses, big houses, new houses, old houses, and really old houses. All of these houses can typically be had for under $300,000, in some cases even way under that. From a diversity perspective, Pigtown really is a melting pot. There's people from all sorts of different backgrounds, all living together in Pigtown as neighbors. Proximity is my favorite thing about Pigtown because we literally are so close to a lot of different things. So you can walk to just about anything that you'd want to get to in Pigtown. You can walk to the Inner Harbor, the stadiums are right here, the University of Maryland Medical Complex is right here, the new casino entertainment district is right here, and of course, you have to mention our vibrant Pigtown Main Street as well. So these are a few of the things that I think you'll love about Pigtown. So if you're considering making a move, make sure to look us up at results1realty.com and find us on Facebook too. Thanks very much.
It's time to check in with Tiffany and Andoria.
Okay guys, you ready? Full combination, everything all together with the music. You got it.
I think I got it. Anyway, everyone out there, we're going to be posting the steps on our website. Steps to the Pigtown Shuffle, of course, at pigtownmainstreet.org. For those of you who want to renew and review it, we'll dance together again soon. So learn the dance. Now, we're getting close to the end of our show. But, hey, you can't forget that there's a special surprise at the end, so stick around for that. Also, don't forget that the holidays are coming up. So here to get us in the Christmas spirit is Janae B. Taylor and Justin Taylor. And one quick question. Are you roasting chestnuts this year?
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe will help to make this season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
So now I've got that surprise I promised you. We're going to all get together and we're going to move out onto the streets of Pigtown and we're going to do the Pigtown Shuffle. Velocity Center of Dance, are you ready? Let's go.
With a bar of soap and a Turkish towel, Pigtown will shine. With a bar of soap and a Turkish towel, Pigtown will shine. When the sun goes down and the moon comes up, Pigtown will shine. When the sun goes down and the moon comes up, Pigtown will shine. Pigtown will shine tonight. Pigtown will shine. Pigtown will shine tonight. All down the line. Pigtown will shine tonight. Pigtown will shine. Pigtown will shine tonight. All down the line. With a bar of soap and a Turkish towel, Pigtown will shine. With a bar of soap and a Turkish towel, Pigtown will shine. When the sun goes down and the moon comes up, Pigtown will shine. When the sun comes down and the moon comes up, Pigtown will shine. will shine. When the sun goes down and the moon comes up, Pigtown will shine.